Okay. Welcome, everybody, to the Any Sunday Songwriters show. Um, my name is Jan Seides, and I'm your host this afternoon. And my guests today are the amazing Tracy Newman, who is in California, in Los Angeles, and the equally amazing Bryce Taylor, who is in, I think, Michigan. Is that correct?
No, Kentucky.
Kentucky. Wow. We really are coast to coast today. And
Almost, yeah.
hi, Janet. Now we're international.
Ah,
um,
is that the Israel person?
yes,
Oh,
Janet
wonderful.
is a bit north of Tel Aviv.
Hey,
So, um, let's see. I guess that means that we can go ahead and get started. So, Tracy, would you like to kick us off? Tell us a little about yourself and sing us a song.
yeah, sure. I'm here in Los Angeles. I say here as if everyone is. Anyway, it starts to feel that way in this place sometimes. So, and I've been playing guitar since I was a kid, since I was 14. I won't say when that was, but, and let's see. I'm so glad to be here again. I did this maybe a year ago. It might even be 2 years. I
You
don't
know,
know.
time goes by.
I know it goes by so fast. Anyway, I'm choosing to do for my first song today something that I I've written fairly recently over the last 5 years is recent for me because it takes me sometimes a long time to finish something. And I never get to play it in live shows because I end up doing mostly funny songs. So I'm just so glad, not that this isn't funny in its own way, but I'm so glad to be able to do something like this where I can just do kind of anything I want, which I should be able to do in my live shows. Love makes the world go around, but love is so hard to pin down. It's in the air, or in somebody's prayer, or it's 6 feet under the ground. Love makes the world go around. Love is still here when you're gone, like water and sun for the lawn. From flower to flower, yes, love has the power. It doesn't need you to live on. Love is still here when you're gone. If you fall in love with a person who promises never to leave you, not ever, I hope you can weather the ups and the downs found in living and aging together. Love is like musical chairs. It's yours and then it's not there. If you're not alert, then you're sure to be hurt, and it's curtains for your derriere. Love is like musical chairs, and love was invented in France, the capital of romance. L'amour toujours, as long as it's pure and not just a flash in the pants. Love was invented in France. If you fall in love with a person who promises never to leave you, not ever, I hope it works out, but eternity, that's a long time. You know that's forever. Love can be painful, it's true. Whether love's old or it's new, it's good to be given. It's nice as long as you're living, sorry. It's good to be given. It's nice to be getting some too. Love can be painful, it's true, but love's still the right thing to do.
Brava.
Thank you.
And I'm already in love. A flash in the pants, that's brilliant.
Yes, you know, I was working on a TV show. This is many years ago, like 30 years ago. And there was a young guy there, and he kept using the term flash in the pants. And he was like 23 years old. And I said, you know that the expression is flash in the pan. No, it's flash in the pants. And I said, well, what would that be? Exactly what would that be? And so then, of course, he thought it was passing gas. That's what he thought it was.
Huh.
A flash in the pants.
Well, that makes sense too. So, Bryce, same question. Tell us a little about yourself and play us a song.
Yeah, so I am down in Lexington, well, actually Versailles, Kentucky. That's spelled like Versailles. Speaking of France, but we pronounce things a little bit different here. And so I've been doing this a long time. You know, playing music and writing songs. I'm a psychologist. I work with kids a lot in the past, and one of the things I did when working with them was particularly kids traumatized, we'd write songs about what they experienced or something that they wanted to express, and then I'd be able to record it real quick in my office and that kind of thing. But one of the things I realized is in doing that is I really wanted to put more energy into writing music and recording and performing, that kind of stuff. So when the opportunity arose, for me to teach online classes, that seemed like a good opportunity. So I still kept doing the play therapy kind of things, but then gradually moved to being able to do all online stuff, which is what I'm doing now. I'm online teaching courses in autism, but I'm able to have the flexibility to do my music, and I'm in a wonderful place now for the Lexington area for music. There's wineries, and lots of places to play and a lot of support for music. So I'm playing as much as I want. I'm living in a beautiful place. I'll always be writing songs. I hope you like the ones I share with you. I feel like I'm in paradise around here, which is a wonderful place to be. I know that isn't what people probably think about Kentucky, but it really is beautiful. But this song has nothing to do with Kentucky so much. Well, it does, but I won't tell the long story. The short story is, it's a, I mentioned that I was a psychologist and practiced more in the past, but the music is therapy for me too, and probably for anybody that participates in it. And this song in particular is one of those that helped me get out of my head. I'm sure we all get there, even psychologists, where we get stuck in our head a little bit and need to get out. And this is called All in Your Head. It's all in your head. It's things that you dread on the road that you tread. You're not a bead on a thread. You can make up your mind. Leave your worries behind. Don't let them bind you or let them define you. Let your path unwind. Well, you thought you could control everything. Mistakes will be made. Ways you could have said it, ways you could have done it, run circles round your brain. Try to catch them, pass through your fingers like lightning. What could have been, what might have been, is rather frightening. But it's all in your head. It's things that you dread, the road that you tread. You're not a bead on a thread. You can make up your mind. Leave your worries behind. Don't let them bind you or let them define you. Let your path unwind. And ease your mind. Ease your mind. Ease your mind. Ease your mind. Well, I'm not saying what happened didn't happen at all. But when you're collected, get a little perspective. Those big things can get small. Encourage you to breathe, look deep, forgive yourself. What you need, you can't find the approval of anyone. It's all in your head. It's things that you dread, the road that you tread. You're not a bead on a thread. You can make up your mind. Leave your worries behind. Don't let them bind you or let them define you. Let your path unwind. And ease your mind. Ease your mind. Ease your mind. Ease your mind.
Marvelous.
Thank you. My therapy. Shared with you.
Yes. These are, a lot of those are things that I say to my piano students because they're likely to beat up on themselves during their lesson. And I warn them to be careful what labels they take on because they'll make them true. So, yeah, all in your mind. Just brush that right out of there and move on. Also, I wanted to issue the same kind of advice to you, Bryce. Speaking as someone who lives in Austin, if you live in Paradise, be careful who you tell.
Yes, I used to live in. Oh, I was born in Fort Worth and lived in. Went to school in Fort Worth as well, and Denton. And I saw Austin grow while I was there in the 80s, 90s, and yeah, it's not the same place it used to be. That's for sure.
No, I moved here in the early 70s from New York City, and it was cute and charming. And those days are far behind us now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do one I did earlier today at in Jerusalem, when I was in Jerusalem this morning. And where it came from was Far West did a song circle this week on Tuesday. And the theme for the song circle was crime and punishment. And it made me remember suddenly that I had a murder ballad that I'd written when I thought, I want to write a murder ballad, because I think I had just been to a conference where there was a room full of people doing murder ballads, but I am congenitally unable to do what's expected of me. So this is not your parents' murder ballad. And I'm going to set the scene thusly. And whoops. I discovered it in my pile of songs that I'd forgotten about, so I haven't played it in a while, and I apologize for the sort of like an intro. Your hair was picture perfect, every strand in place, 1,000 megawatt smile. You're in Hollywood shape. Your eyes were fathoms deep. Oh, how they hypnotized. Everything a girl could want, that's what you looked like. You had a voice like honey, words sugar sweet, not afraid to spend your money. Beyond flamboyantly, Harry Styles fashion, so self-satisfied, ready for whatever, that's what you look like. Ah, don't be bitter, baby, that's not good for your health. You know, life's a game of roulette played on a carousel. And you don't need to worry where any of the bodies are buried, 'cause no one who knows is ever gonna tell. We met at a party. You said I was sweet. I thought you were charming. No one saw us leave out on the highway. We went for a ride, romantic and innocent, that's what it looked like. Don't be bitter, baby, 'cause that's not good for your health. I hope that you're comfortable here in the Hard Rock Hotel. And you don't need to wonder why or where the bodies are lying, 'cause no one who knows is ever gonna tell. Out on the highway, outside of town, we were alone. You grew more demanding, high on testosterone. Then you got ugly and tried to drug me, but this ain't my first rodeo. Oh, don't be bitter, baby, I hear it's not good for your health. Just 'cause my mama taught me to take care of myself. And you don't need to worry where any other bodies are buried. 'Cause no one who knows is ever gonna tell. No one will be asking you, baby, and I'm never gonna tell. So much fun.
Oh my God, I want to write a murder ballad now.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know why. I think I did like 30 years ago or something, but never finished it. I think I started one. I love the whole genre. Oh,
But you can't do it the way, I don't want her to die.
no, I wrote it that it was that I had killed somebody with a candle, like the stuff coming up out of the candle, and that I'd gotten rid of the evidence, but I never really finished the song. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to kill somebody that way. Don't quote me.
Unsolved murder song.
Yes. So we'll just keep going round and round like that until they throw us out of here, which,
I'm going to change the direction entirely because I was supposed to sing this the other night at a thing, and I realized this particular song, it's for grandmothers, grandfathers too, grandparents, that I couldn't remember the words. So now I have them right in front of me if I need them. I don't think I sang this here, Jan, so I'm trying to find stuff I didn't sing.
Okay. But even if you
I know,
if
it
you
doesn't
do
really
sing,
matter, yeah.
well, we loved it the first time. What makes you think we won't love it the second time?
Okay, this starts out a little sappy because for all the grandmothers out there, I think you know what I'm talking about. When I gave birth and held my baby girl, my love for her blew me away. I wasn't prepared for the power of a love that grew every day. Now here I am, a grandma. The years flew by so fast. Yeah, my baby had a baby, 'cause God saves some good stuff for last. There are other proud grandmas out there, so I don't want to offend or compare. But my baby's baby is the very best baby in the whole wide world. My baby's baby is the very best baby in the whole wide world. Living this long is not a piece of cake. It's always, oh, my aching back. I can barely climb upstairs without risking a heart attack. Then I hold my baby's baby, and suddenly I'm strong. I turn into Super Nana. I can carry him all day long. What is it in this little guy's blood that works like a powerful drug? My baby's baby, everybody, is the very best baby in the whole wide world. My baby's baby is the very best baby in the whole wide world. This chunky little baby boy, his heart is filled with so much joy. His happy face shines like the sun. He showers love on everyone. I'm going overboard, aren't I? This is a little much. Well, give me a break. I might not be around to see my baby's baby grow up. So I'm lavishing a lifetime of praise on my puppy's pup. He smiles When he sees me, he reaches up his little arms. There's not a single human being immune to this boy's charms. If we put all our kids on display, all you new grandmas will say, Tracy's baby's baby is the very best baby in the whole wide world. Tracy's baby's baby is the very best baby in the whole wide world. Not to give other babies the gong. I'm supposed to have a picture of him here, but look at him. Come on. Everybody, my baby's baby is the very best baby in the whole wide world. My baby's baby is the very best baby in the whole wide world. The whole wide world. I snuck that in on you.
You certainly did.
Oh, I love that picture from Janet.
So, yeah, I don't have a grandbaby song. Not yet. I don't think I will. So I'm doing the Crazy 8 thing and changing it to something else, I guess. Yeah, so I'm a bit of a dreamer and optimist. My wife has called me before. What does she call me? Optimist on the verge of denial, I think is what it was. in a nice way. I mean, she's just you know. She's also a psychologist. Anyway, yeah, but so these days it's a little bit tough on us. I'm going to take off my glasses because I think that reflection might be a little bit distracting to folks, but which means I can't look at any words, I guess. But anyway, I find it a little bit difficult or challenged anyway to be as optimistic and dreamy as I am, and these days. And this is a song about my ambivalence about that. Oh, and it's a song that came from I lead a couple different songwriting groups, and this one I gave them us the prompt to write a song in a style of someone you liked, and so I tried to do it like a Simon and Garfunkel kind of style, but we'll see if it makes it there. Now let me get it in the right key here. This is called "Let Go of Me." In the dark of the morning, woke me from my sleep, feeling full of passion, dreams of mine to keep, followed me throughout the day, spaces between thoughts, while I tried to get you. Fear, I cannot let go of me. Things I cannot reach, thoughts of what I want the world to be. Let go of me, what I cannot become. Just let me be. Let me be. I've always been a dreamer. I've always been a dreamer. Here we go. Every waking hour, the heart of a seedling, I see a blooming flower. Well, dark storms may come, cut that flower down, but I know the sun is shining, though it's hidden by the clouds. Won't you let go of me? Things I cannot reach, thoughts of what I want the world to be. Let go of me, what I cannot become. Just let me be, let me be, tethered to my sinking dreams. Without you, what would I be? If to you I sent a message, future would you hear? I'm not sure how long we can go on, but I hope you're getting near. So I will go on dreaming for those whose hope is lost. Guess it's how I love living, though pain may be the cost. Oh, don't you let go of me. Things I want to reach, thoughts of what I want the world to be. Don't you let go of me, what I want to become. Help me be, help me be a better me. Thank you.
That was lovely.
Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have something in a similar vein, but it's about. I am also an optimist, and I have learned over time that if you make a mistake, it's not over. So that's what this is about. I used to think that life was like a little dance, and if you missed your step, well, you had your chance. Now I know disappointments come and go. You keep looking back, you never get past them, 'cause it's now and then, it's now again. And life is a golden opportunity, 'cause it's now and then, it's now again. We're standing on the corner of was road and will be highway. I used to think that love was like a photograph, a Kodak moment, good for a laugh. But now I know real love is never just for show. You may lose your lover, but love is never over, 'cause it's now and then, it's now again. And love is an endless possibility, 'cause it's now and then, it's now again. We're standing on the corner of was road and will be highway. One day they'll lay you in your grave and say the words people say, then we'll all go to some cafe. Oh, I'll go to some cafe or other. You won't be sipping coffee with them. Better celebrate some moments now while you can. I used to think the time was like a looking glass. If you could see more moments, look just like the past. But now I know the time is just a river flowing. When one season's done, the next one's begun. 'Cause it's now and then, it's now again. Quit waiting for someday, that never gonna come day. 'Cause it's now and then, it's now again. We're standing on the corner of Was Road and Wilby Highway, where it's now and then, it's now again. And life could be very extraordinary, 'cause it's now and then, it's now again. We're all standing on the corner, Was Road, Wilby Highway, perpetually. And it's now and then, well, it's now again. And it's now again, forever. Thank you.
Jan, I can't see your chords with that background.
Yes, I meant to take it off, but I had
Yeah, I know
forgotten
you
about
did,
it.
because that was for your murder ballad.
Yeah, and this one was sort of not a murder ballad.
No, happy.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently it's going to take me a minute to figure out how to get it off. But I'll let you go ahead while I'm figuring that out.
There's a mirror on the bookcase in the hallway by the stairs. She always steals a look when she walks by. She stops to clean her glasses, shakes her head and heaves a sigh. She can't believe the lines around her eyes. Her husband's in the den, but he can hear her. He comes out and steps between her and the mirror, saying, "Let me be your looking glass. Look at me when you walk past and see yourself the way I do. I don't see young, I don't see old, I just see you." He takes a walk out to the driveway with a bucket and a sponge. He's finally gonna wash her Cherokee. He takes his shirt off as he passes the window on the driver's side and sees a belly where a six-pack used to be. He laughs, but she knows how it upsets him. She comes out and steps between him and his reflection, saying, "Let me be your looking glass. Look at me when you walk past see yourself the way I do. I don't see young, I don't see old, I just see you. On days when it feels like the mirror doesn't love you, remember I do. And let me be your looking glass. Look at me when you walk past and see yourself the way I do. I don't see young, I don't see old, I just see you. I don't see young, I don't see old, I just see you.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Thank
it. It
you.
was just lovely. Bryce, are you with us? I don't know if you can hear me, but your picture is frozen.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
going to
frozen.
go ahead and assume that you're not.
We can't hear him though.
No. Well, I'll just, oh,
Maybe just reach, rebooting.
yeah. Well, the last time he went off, he came right back on. So,
Oh, so is Brad Taylor related to him? There's someone named Brad Taylor here?
no, I thought you would know him. Brad, are you
Oh,
here?
maybe I do.
I think Far West was where I was seeing him, but maybe not. No, he's a very fine songwriter as well.
Who, Brad Taylor?
Yeah,
Oh, well, maybe I do know him. I
yeah,
don't
we're
know.
we're
Maybe
kind
I've
of
seen him.
talking about him as if he isn't here. So,
Yeah.
well, I'll just go ahead and when Bryce comes back, he can take over. So, speaking of love songs, this was also from a prompt like one of Bryce's earlier songs. And the prompt was, if you could do it over, would you? If I had it to do over, a mulligan for all of those mistakes, maybe I would take it slower and think about the reasons I should wait for the other shoe. But then I wouldn't be with you. If I had it to do over, a second chance to turn and walk away from all those careless promises and all the times my trust was betrayed, 'cause I didn't have a clue. But then I wouldn't be with you. You are the reason I still believe, guardian angel watching watches over me. So if I had it to do over, an opportunity that few receive, I might be lying here tonight, dreaming dreams that probably would never come true. So I wouldn't follow through, because then I wouldn't be with you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
So Bryce was here and now he's gone again.
Yeah, I wonder what happened.
Wonder if, It seemed like the connection was stable for,
A long time, yeah.
yeah.
I had this happen to me last Wednesday. It was the first time it's ever happened, but I didn't get lost like this. I was frozen for a while and I couldn't deal with it. You know, nothing could. I couldn't fix it.
Oh, anything can happen anytime. We've had somebody whose original sound was on and we could not hear her fabulous guitar for
There's
about
Bryce.
half the show. What?
There's Bryce.
Bryce, come back.
Can we hear you, Bryce? No.
No.
Wow.
You've been missed.
Yeah.
Does that help?
When you come back, you get to do a bunch of songs in a row.
Yeah. Because that's fair. Although, you know, some may find it entertaining to watch him appear and disappear. It's the Bryce Taylor magic act. Huh.
Well,
Why don't you go ahead, Tracy?
okay. I don't know if I sang this last time. You know that my sister is Lorraine Newman, right?
Yes.
Okay, so have I sung this Lorraine here?
No.
I have. So I did, like, when I started writing songs again at a certain... Oh, there he is.
Hi. Bryce, you want to...
You're muted. Oh, dear.
Oh, no. Oh, good. Okay, unmute.
There we go. Yeah, I usually have very stable internet, but I don't know what's going on. It keeps cutting out, like it comes in and comes back out. But I will try to do something. Let me see.
Yes. Hold that thought, Tracy. Oh, no. Well, Trace, why don't you go ahead?
Okay. Well, I was going to do this song about my sister. It's one of the reasons I started writing songs again. I had stopped for a while. I had a job and I stopped. So Lorraine, if you remember her, if there are people who are old enough to remember the beginning of Saturday Night Live, Lorraine weighed about 90 pounds. And she was complaining about having gained weight, which meant she was weighing close to what I weigh, which was at the time like 100. You know, I'm talking about 50 years. This is 50 years ago. So, or she was on SNL 50 years ago, but I'm saying maybe it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. She was complaining because she weighed 110 or 105 or something. And so I wrote the song starting about how she shouldn't worry about that. And then when I finished it, I thought, no, this is not about that. This is just a tribute to my sister. So I got rid of the verse about her weight, which of course made her very happy. And this is the song that was left. "50 years ago, just a toothpick of a girl was making the whole world laugh. Live from New York every Saturday night for a solid gold hour and a half. Blinded by the lights and the backstage drama, never knowing the extent of her fame. Till late one night in the lobby of the plaza, John Lennon shouted out her name, Lorraine, Lorraine. If you could see yourself now that the dust has settled, after all your stumbling and rising from the rubble, you'd be so glad you're you. If you could see yourself as I do. Now I'm watching you, watch your two girls swimming as you bask by the pool in the sun. You bring up your hand to shade your eyes, gently caution your little ones. Now they're begging you to jump into the pool. You get up and walk over to the side. Turn your back to the water, lift your eyes to the sky. Fall straight back with your arms open wide. Lorraine, Lorraine. If you could see yourself now, such a natural mother, like you hopped out of one life into another, you'd be so glad they have you. If you could see yourself as I do. I love you, little sister, and how lucky for me. My best friend is actually a member of my family. Lorraine, 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 Lorraine. 50 years ago, just a toothpick of a girl. Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Bryce, jump in and do two songs before they change their mind.
Man, I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. It's just on, off, on, off.
That was wonderful. I'm glad that your sister is your best friend.
I
Me too.
wish I'd heard. I'll have to listen to the recording.
Yeah, it's out there. You know, it's called Lorraine.
This is kind of a love song. I'm not going to do much introduction, so hopefully I'll get a little song in. I was living alone. Lone was not what I wanted to be. Wanted to share my home only with someone made just for me. Oh, if ever the time was right. It wasn't that night. No, the stars were not aligned. And you don't read my mind way the other lovers could before. Yeah, I don't feel a part of me ripped from my heart. You haven't mastered the art of storming out the door. I have to work what I say so you'll understand my silly ways. Well, some things are worth the effort, the end of the day. Now I'm falling in love with this life, just can't get enough. Yeah, I'm finding that being more gentle is what makes me more tough. All the things I did at the start only seem to break my heart. Now I'm finding I've gotta try another way. So I opened my mind, didn't know what I'd find in that messy room. Now I'm sorting and folding, breath releasing and holding, making space for dreams to bloom. I'm discovering what is real, balancing thoughts with how I feel, a little chaos. Now
I think the chaos got him.
I was
It-
just
it would
thinking the
appear
same
so.
timing on that. Oh dear.
What an amazing time to say the word chaos.
Yeah. Well, that's a drag.
How disappointing. Bryce, I hope you can hear us. We love you. Your song. Come back and finish it. No. Opposite direction.
For me, it helped when I turned off. I didn't just unplug. I just turned everything off and everything. It took about 5 minutes though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when they update you or you update, I guess people know this. I'm just like preaching to the choir here. You have to stop everything though and start it over.
Well, he's gone out and come back in again several times now, and it
Yeah, I
hasn't
mean,
helped.
turning off everything though,
Oh, yeah.
your router and everything.
I found out that doesn't work in life.
Yeah. Janet says it's the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
That's who we blame it on every time. They haven't learned their lesson, though.
Zombie apocalypse.
Oh, zombie. That makes so much more sense.
that's so good. The zombie apocalypse. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yes.
There he is
Yes.
again.
The zombie apocalypse.
Bryce, can you pick it up from where you left off?
But he's muted.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
muted.
oh
And-
yeah, I'm falling in love with this life, just can't get enough. Yeah, this internet's staring at me, making this rough. All the things I did at the start only seem to break my heart. Now I'm finding I've got to try another way. Yeah, I'm falling in love with this life, get stronger every day. Yeah, I'm finding that this little ripple could become a wave. All the things I did at the start only seem to break my heart. Now I'm finding I've gotta try another way. Yeah, I think I'm finally finding another way. You all are so patient. I'm
While
sure
we
this-
still have you, how about another one?
I am so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, let me see what I got here.
Like you're doing this on
yeah.
purpose.
Yeah, this one is. So maybe this is an internet paradise for. Anyway, this one. I think that's where I do that. Yeah, I love. We have a big yard here. That's part of what I like about it. We have a little like creaky thing that sometimes runs through us, and I just love being so connected to nature out here. And yeah, I guess this is a little bit about that. Okay. Walk these stones 1,000 times. Never thought to. I think I have this wrong. Let me see. No. Never thought to look underneath. Now I've revealed tiny wild world. Oh, having a good time. Didn't realize under my feet. What else escapes my awareness? Though I am a learned man, what else hides in plain sight? Or sliding through my weathered hands? I want to understand everything around me. I want to turn the stones on the path beneath my feet. Want to see the world with eyes wide open. Want to find the wild inside of me. Inside of me. Inside of me. Hey, you there on the corner, how did you fall to such a desperate place? Wish I was asking, only out of compassion. Will your story keep me from ending up this way? I want to understand everything around me. I want to turn the stones on the path beneath my feet. Want to see the world with eyes wide open. Want to find the wild inside of me. Inside of me. Inside of me. Sometimes I try to stare at the sky or close my eyes for a break in the day. But all the voices, so many choices, bend me till I almost break. Still I say I want to understand everything around me. I want to turn the stone on the path beneath my feet. I want to see the world with eyes wide open. I want to find the wild inside of me. Inside of me. Inside of me. Inside of me. Made it through. All right.
All the way through it.
Terrific.
Man,
the time has
so
come
strange.
for me to ask my usual burning questions. And Bryce, since you have a tendency to disappear, I'm going to ask you
so sorry.
first.
And that
Where
is-
are you going to be next, and where can people find you online?
Oh gosh, I will. I'm lots of places around here. I will be at a place called a Brown Barrel in Frankfort, Kentucky, on Tuesday, which is a strange night, and then some other winery later. Oh darn! Did I just go out? No, I didn't. For some reason, Zoom popped up in a strange way. My computer is just doing it. There are wineries around here. Yeah, that's kind of mostly what I do. I'm at Kenwick Table fairly often. I do Wildside Winery, but anyway, Bryce Taylor music, I think is what my website is, something like that. Bryce Taylor music. Or you can also find me Bryce Ernest Taylor music on Facebook or Instagram. And just search for that, and it pops up.
These are the places where I found a picture of you. Yes.
Okay. Good.
Okay. And Tracy, how about you? Where are you going to play next, and where can people find you online? You're muted.
The best place these days, I used to give out my website, but now I'm just to say the Tracy Newman channel on YouTube really has a lot of great stuff. I think it's got stuff from 1965, some black and white stuff that's really fun to watch and pretty shocking. And then, I mean, shocking in the sense that you're seeing me now, and then to see me then, is like shocking. And it's got very current stuff as well. I'll be at the Comedy Store, strangely enough.
Oh,
in
lovely.
Hollywood on the 8th of July. If anybody's in town, I'll be at McCabe's on the 19th with a group of people called the Big Round. It's a in the round thing that we put together, and so that everybody gets to play McCabe's, if you know what I mean. And I'll be at a place in Venice called the Electric Lodge on August 1st. Anyway, this goes on and on, but I have nothing in this month. In June. I'm talking about June.
So you get a vacation.
Well, my daughter's doing a show and I'm directing it. No, I don't call that a vacation. That's much harder.
Dang.
She has a show in the Hollywood Fringe. If you're in LA, it's called Charlotte Shorts. It's very funny. And anyway, that's it. So it's the Tracy Newman channel.
Okay.
On YouTube.
Okay, we will look there. Right after our flight to Kentucky. Okay, and you can find me at janseides.com, spelt like you see it in my little cell here. And the next show of these shows is going to be on July 14th. June 14th. And it'll be Bette Paget and Meridian Green. And I'm really looking forward to that. The song circles, the ones, they are such a good place to look for people to be on this show. I feel like a poacher, but I'm not sorry. You know what I mean?
Aren't you going to do the first Friday?
Yes, I'll get to that in a minute, I promise. That's the one online. I do a First Friday show here in Austin at the Brentwood Social House, which she sent us a letter the other day and said she's kind of had enough and the place is closing, but until it actually closes, my first Friday show will go on. So at the end of this week, I will have Joe McDermott, and I want to make sure I pronounce her name right. Oh, well, what I put on the calendar is Ellie Lynn. And I met Ellie Lynn in Joe McDermott. My mouth is not behaving today. In his studio where she is recording a project and so am I, and our appointments with Joe are back to back. So we get to have a little time to chat before she leaves and I begin. And let's see, that's about it. So did we lose somebody? I guess we did. I need to ask everybody to mute, please, because it interferes with the sound of the person playing, who is, at the moment, going to be me. But stay muted when Tracy and Bryce are playing too. So we have lost a lot of people over time, some that everybody on the planet knows about, and some that just we here in Austin know about. Our friend Chris Gage passed on, and he had a regular show on Monday nights at Don's Depot. Don's Depot is this amazing, spectacular place, and I'll mention it again later on this afternoon. But this is for everybody because it seems like they're dropping thick and fast these days. An old friend stopped by the other day to open up the closets of the past so skeletons could dance from their hiding place. 'Cause change is either here or closing fast, and we walked dense forests of memory, knowing past today we didn't then, and listened to the soft and minor melodies and sang our songs to absent friends. Perhaps they've received their heart's desire, where time's less than a shadow on the wall, and now that we have met, they have met the great simplifier. I hope that love's the only memory they recall. And it's funny how we knew when we were children that love had no beginning and no end. And funny how we'll seem to have forgotten until we speak. Till we speak of absent friends. I so love those dreams we shared together. I so loved our travels on the earth. Perhaps the dreams and travels last forever, as birth and life and death, and then rebirth. And maybe one day we'll be reunited. Who knows what the universe intends? So raise your glass, raise your glass, raise your glass to absent friends. Thank you.
Yeah, lovely, lovely.
Beautiful.
Thanks. So hang with us, Bryce.
I will. I'm. Hey, it's. Yeah.
I got to tell you something about that harmony machine. It sounds way better here than it does live. And the reason why it sounds better here than it does live is because in your audience is a whole bunch of people who are afflicted with singer's Tourette's, and they want to sing the harmony. Just so you know.
Well, they're welcome. They're welcome.
Oh. Is it me now? It is, right? The prompt on this one was the ingredients in a good relationship. So I'm just going to change the tone of everything right now. Totally. I'm embarrassed to say this relationship works because we never talk. Except for make me some eggs, bacon and toast, and aren't you gonna wear socks? To be honest and true, what I like about you is that you're always high. You don't care if we never get out of the house, and neither do I. This must be the way we want it. This must be what we need. I'll make the martinis, then you fire up the weed. I have so much guilt attached to how we began, and that's what silences me. You were with someone else, I snatched you up for myself like the last piece of meat. Not that you didn't jump at the chance, old dog that you are. But I opened the door, patted the seat, and said, get in the car. This must be the way we want it. This must be what we need. I'll make the martinis, and you fire up the weed. I think that talking things through is overrated. I'd rather be blue and medicated. It took a few years and buckets of tears for me to understand why your ex never once even complained when I took her man. She was patiently waiting for a sucker like me to come onto the scene. I did her a favor, she'll be forever grateful to me. This must be the way we want it. This must be what we need. I'll make the martinis, and you fire up the weed. We'll keep each other out of circulation, doing mankind a very good deed.
Yes, change the picture entirely.
Yeah, erasing everything else.
I always find it's hard to follow humorous songs. But hey, life is full of variety, right? And yeah, we shift all the time. So yeah, this one's kind of about apocalypse, really. I mentioned that I lead a couple songwriting groups, and the prompt for this one that I ended up writing to was something about, like, everything in the world has stopped working except for one thing, and you come across this thing, something like that. And anyway, that's what this. So it's called a Tiny Time Machine. When I thought the world had ended for all life, including mine, I found a tiny time machine some poor soul had left behind. Did not know how it worked at first. Turned the crank on the side, heard the music, went time traveling in my mind. Well, it took me to the sycamores, and we kissed down by the stream. Music takes me places I would rather be. Well, the song seems quite familiar, fills my heart with joy, feels a lot like the peace we found before everything was destroyed. To try to travel back in time to mistakes we must have made, going back in time alone don't make things change. So take me to the sycamores when we kissed down by the stream. Music, take me places I would rather be. Whoa, I'm traveling, it's fine. Try though I must, I can't escape this time. Well, sometimes I ride upon that melody to love I've never seen, like so many songs sung to help us see the dream, and to comfort us when we've lost everything, and give us hope when we're hanging by a string. A song when we find it hard to sing.
Beautiful, Bryce.
Very cool, Bryce.
Thanks. So good to see you, Don. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. So I'm going to change the picture once again.
I call it Crazy Eights, you know.
Yeah. This is kind of, it's not exactly a love song. It's not exactly not a love song. It's just sort of a different kind of love song. First, make a list, all the qualities you missed on your previous attempts. Then make a plan, all the places that someone like that might frequent. Call all your friends, let them know you're on the mend from your last affair. Complete your horoscope, seize the moment, say a little prayer, and then you wait. You hurry up and wait at the right place, at the right time to meet your soulmate. You just wait, gently knocking on the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. Improve yourself, pay attention to your health, learn a new dance. Go on a trip, give your blues the slip, change your circumstance. Exercise your brain, learn a new language, do something just for fun. Get your fortune told, buy new clothes, you may already have won. Still you wait, you hurry up and wait at the right place, at the right time to meet your soulmate. You just wait, gently knocking on the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. Sooner or later, you're gonna notice a change. Your own company ain't half as bad as they claim, and it's not a cause for shame. You can afford to wait. You can hurry up and wait, 'cause at the right place, at the right time, you'll meet your soulmate. You just wait, gently knocking on the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. 'Cause it's all about patience and timing in the tango for one. Thank you. Andy's been working with this tango group, and it's contagious.
Very distinctive.
Okay. This sort of goes with what you just sang, I think. I'm gonna quit my hurrying and sit my weary self down. Turn my dusty den into a music room with armless chairs for guitar players in the round, and an upright piano for the gospel tune. A sturdy table for us to put our feet up on. We'll play music from dusk to early dawn, swapping songs like the banks of the Ohio. Me singing high, him singing low. Of course it would be nice if I had someone. Of course it would be nice if she had someone. Someone to help me carry out my beautiful plan. If I had someone, something like a man, someone taller than me who can reach the top shelf, and whose who's strong enough to get stuff down. I can record a song and sing along with myself, but a strong male voice has a special sound. Someone who makes me laugh without trying. Someone close to my age who's not dying. We can sing by the light of the silvery moon. Voices raised, harmonies in tune. Yes, it would be nice if I had someone. And then you say, yes, it would be nice if she had someone. That's the whole kit and caboodle of my beautiful plan. If I had someone, something like a man. It's been a while since I've done this. If I could fall in love again, that would be so fine. If I could fall in love again, just one more time. If you're looking for a welcoming place to play, and if you want something good to eat, while picking and singing and chasing the blues away, just put your name on the sign-up sheet. And if you play an old upright bass, that'll move your name to first place, while we're knocking on heaven's door, singing hard times come again no more. Yes, it would be nice if I had someone. Yes, it would be nice if she has someone. That would be the lucky silver dollar in my wishing well. If I had me a farmer in the dell, that would be the gravy on the meat and potatoes on the plate of a beautiful plan. If I had someone, something like a man.
I love it. And yes, it was exactly.
Yeah, I really appreciate the humor that you both are bringing tonight. My songs, I think my songs all seem so damn serious. I don't.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, I do.
Serious is good.
What's that? Well, yeah, everything's. I mean,
it's a good
that's what
combination,
I
though.
Yeah.
exactly. But I am appreciating it. It's good to. You slide them in there, you're kind of going, oh yeah, so look, and then it's like a funny line, and it's very nice, nicely placed. Both of you. Yeah. So this one, I guess it's sort of a love of music song, not a love song so much. I think all of us singer-songwriters, seems to me, can't stop. Can't stop writing songs. You're just kind of restless, and for me, that's how I get things out, how I sort things out in the world. And man, I've been writing a lot of songs the last couple of years. So, this one doesn't have anything to do with, well, does it? Probably does, but it's more in general about songwriters and that path. That quivering sound humming in your head, calling you again to the song, away from home. And home is where your heart is, distant and departed, gotta find it again. That you're restless, so restless. Feel that beat trembling in your soul. Restless, got to express this. Hold it till it burns you, then just let it go. And get back home. That quivering sound, like a guardian angel, led you out of danger into love's open arms. In the stars, we're so differently reflected, vibrating, cosmically connected by space and time. You get lost in the tunes sometimes. You're restless, so restless. Feel that beat trembling in your soul. Restless, you got to express this. Hold it till it burns you, then just let it go. And get back home. Don't you hear? Don't you hear? It's not too loud now. Oh, can you feel the quivering sound? Leading back to center, even in the dead of winter, keeping what is true. Love that you feel, connections that are real, remind you who you are. Oh, you're so restless, so restless. Feel that beat trembling in your soul. Hold it till it burns you, then just let it go. And come back home.
Oh, yes.
You got some great rhymes with
Very nice.
restless.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes, that was beautiful.
Thanks. See my fellow songwriter. I'm just going to shout out real quick, Don Smith, a fellow songwriter. It's good to see you, buddy.
Hi, Don. Nice to meet you.
Hey, man.
You guys are doing a great show. I'm enjoying it all. Hey,
Thank you.
Bryce, are you coming back to Indy?
Oh, he's
You're
muted.
muted, Bryce.
Yeah, we can talk later. You can bring me up there for something.
Okay, buddy.
Sure.
Good to hear. Good to hear you.
Yeah, you too.
So, I said I'd say more about Don's Depot, and I will. But this song is about somebody that I saw regularly there. And it was kind of an accident because we were doing this thing that we call 14 songs in 14 days, and it's exactly what it sounds like. And there weren't prompts. Yeah, there weren't prompts. You just figured out what you were singing about that day and wrote the song. And the deal was that you were supposed to get it up online where everybody could listen to it by midnight. And around 11:45, the first time we did this, around 11:45, you'd start getting these concerned emails like, "Where's your song?" So later on, we got much lazier about it. And sometimes you would not put your song up for a couple of days, and then you'd put like 5 up, you know. And then there was this one time when I can't remember, maybe about 5 years ago. And it turned out that there was one woman and myself who were still doing it after 5 or 6 days. And we didn't figure that out right away. But when we did figure it out, we started giving each other prompts, which was really nice. But coming up with a prompt is not as easy as it sounds. So both of us were just kind of looking around the room, okay, what do I see out my window and what rhymes with ceiling fan and stuff like that. And so one of the prompts she gave me was "This Old Red Dress." And I got a song out of it, but it wasn't until after I finished the song that I realized that I knew the people in it. And that's because there was a couple at Don's Depot, Jim and Linda Cannon, and they were dancers, and they did that West Coast swing stuff, which is so wonderful to look at because it looks like the dancers are floating above the floor. And so as soon as they came out on the dance floor, all eyes were on them, and it kind of didn't matter who Chris had on stage anymore because everyone was watching Jim and Linda. And so this song is accidentally or on purpose about them. This old red dress, it used to go dancing. Harold and me would step out on the floor. People would smile when they saw us coming. I miss dancing, but I miss Harold more. This old red dress, once it was new, and I loved the way it belled out when we twirled. Satin and sequins and crinolines too. Red shoes to match, one string of pearls. I would give anything for one more dance with Harold and swept up in the romance. He was my prince and I was his princess when I danced with Harold in this old red dress. I've tried dancing with others, don't get me wrong. I gave each one a chance, none were as good. Well, that's how it's been since Harold's been gone. didn't think that I would. 'Cause I would give anything for one more dance with Harold and me swept up in the romance. He was my prince and I was his princess when I danced with Harold in this old red dress. Sooner or later I'll find him again whenever I'm finally laid to my rest. I already know what I'll be wearing then. I'll go to my Harold in this old red dress, 'cause I would give anything for one more dance with Harold and me swept up in the romance. He was my prince and I was his princess when I danced with Harold in this old red dress. He was my prince and I was his princess when I danced with Harold in this old red dress. Thank you.
What a great feel.
Thanks.
This must be our last song, right?
Yes, now that you mention it. The thing is, it doesn't matter if we run a couple minutes over because nobody's waiting for this stage.
I work the night shift. He's here now and then. He orders coffee and takes out a pen. I offer him paper. No, this napkin is fine, says the man at table 9. He asks me my age. I'm 21. He smiles and says, how'd you get to be so young? I call him a flirt. He calls me sunshine. The man at table 9. Table 9's in the back by the payphone. There's always somebody whispering to me. You know you're waiting on the Okie from Muskogee. I don't know or even ask what that means. He just looks like a cowboy, kinda haggard and gray. They say he's a singer, folks pay him to play. But I can't imagine standing in line to see the man at table 9. I used to have a band. One rainy night he comes in with a guitar. Somebody asks him to play us a tune. We pull down the shades and gather around him. He sings until almost 2. And when he for that song Mama tried. I ask, did you write it? He says, every line. I hand him a napkin and ask him to sign. And when I get home, I'm gonna find him online. The man at table 9.
Brilliant.
Janet,
Thank you.
lovely. Yeah, it's been wonderful hearing all your songs, both of you folks' songs. This one you probably haven't heard as we're doing this, but I'm out in my shed / studio / office, and my dogs are usually in here with me, but I've closed the door, closed them out so they wouldn't disrupt things, but they keep scratching at the door, and they can't wait for me to get out. And why I'm mentioning that is this next song has one of my dogs in the third verse, so I like playing it. And yeah, he's scratching at the door because he constantly wants to play me throw the ball to him. He's amazing. He's a golden retriever, and his energy level is unbelievable. But anyway, so this is called Grin, and thank you all for such a wonderful time. You create, Jan, such a nice, I watched some of your previous ones, and you just create this nice, like we're just sitting around sharing songs and other people can listen in, and it's just really nice.
Oh, thank you. That is exactly what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. So this one's called Grin. Off my glasses so that's not that glared in at you. Well, lately I like sitting on my back porch, keeping life simple. Yeah, my body's getting a little more creaky. Gotta treat it more like a temple. Wonder if it's too late to slow down, take a break and breathe it in. Breathe life in, breathe it in. Breathe it in, breathe it in. With a grin. Well, my neighbor's getting a little kooky, makes me kind of moody most days. Saying up is down and down is up, replacing reason with hate. Your life is yours, but mine is mine. We're all in this together. Let's take the time to breathe it in. Breathe life in, breathe it in. Breathe it in, breathe life in. With a grin. Well, I like playing ball with my dog Winston. He thinks life is a ball. Wants to grab it, hold it, catch it, keep it from spinning out of control. Don't we all? so fast. Wanna slow it down, make it last and breathe it in. Breathe life in, breathe it in. Breathe it in, breathe life in. Breathe it in, breathe it in. I don't know if you just heard him bark, but he just barked with a grin. Thank you so
Lovely.
much. Thank you.
I do believe that's the first time we've had a dog solo in this room. And I want to thank you, Tracy, and thank you, Bryce, for saying yes to this.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's been wonderful.
My pleasure. So, you'll be back.
Thanks.
So I had a song all queued up to play, Bryce, and it's called Breathe. But I think I'm going to do something else instead.
After that one, so I've heard that one. I think you played it on the last week or whatever.
Oh, did I?
I think so. I liked it.
It was a reminder to myself. Get off the ledge, sit down, shut up. Yeah. So is this. And I played this in a nursing home in Michigan. And I'll have to tell you about one of the reactions I got. I hope you are learning to give yourself credit for pulling yourself through your difficult times. And I hope you're allowing those victories to join you at the foot of each mountain that you still have to climb. And I hope you remember all the courage you've already shown. When you look in the mirror and see how much you've already grown. And if so, propose a toast. Relax, raise your glass of lemonade. So when I said that, the woman who was sitting next to me in the circle, who was pretty much minding her own concerns, when I said lemonade, she looked up and went, because I think she thought that the glass should have something else in it. And actually, I wouldn't have minded so much if it had had scotch or something. But that doesn't say the same thing, does it? When the sun pours down on your blackout curtains, I hope you will rise to open them wide. And when the moon is dark and the night seems endless, I hope you will smile when you whisper goodnight. And I hope you remember... Whoops, hold on a second. And I hope you remember there is always another day. When you look in the mirror and see that you're still okay. And if so, propose a toast. Relax, raise your glass of lemonade. And I hope you remember you'll always be worthy of love. You are enough. You are enough. And if so, propose a toast. Relax, Raise your glass, 'cause if so, we need a toast. So relax, raise your glass of lemonade, of lemonade. Here's to lemonade.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you to Tracy, thank you to Bryce, thank you to all you wonderful people that are here both on our Zoom and on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you for stopping by. You can't imagine what great pleasure it gives all of us to be able to sing to all of you. I'm glad you came. The next show will be on June 14th. And if you'd like to know more about that or more about the other things that are going on in my corner of the world, put your name and your email in the chat or in the comments or direct message them to me, which is probably safer. And let me know, and I'll be happy to do that. I promise no spam. You get a message once a month to tell you some thought I've had lately briefly, and then who's going to be on when and where. So thank you to all the folks on Facebook. I'm going to stop the stream now. You lovely people.